First of all, what did you expect was going to happen to her? Number one, I don't think it's jealousy. Oh my God, she's getting all the endorsements. We're going to go after her.
Industry is football season and waiting for football that Caitlin Clark has become a leading source of content. You guys were flying before she arrived on one of those airlines that made you pay for a cup of water.
But she also has the ability to play multiple positions, and that's sort of starting to emerge.
What knowledge do Sophie Cunningham, Caitlin Clark, and Reggie Miller possess that we do not? They made a startling announcement that drove the whole basketball world into a frenzy just 2 minutes ago.
I feel so bad. I feel so bad.
Yeah.
These are grown women. This is
They're professionals.
They're professionals.
They are experts. According to leaked clues, this might permanently alter basketball's future. However, the specifics are still unknown. Why was a famous Pacers facility the location of the covert meeting? What is their final strategy? Stay tuned as we unravel the mysteries surrounding this revolutionary announcement. What occurs if you include Caitlin? Are Reggie Miller, Sophie Cunningham, and Clark in the same room? Following their recent unexpected partnership, fans are frantically trying to figure it out. Here is what we currently know, though. Under extremely stringent circumstances, the three of them were observed at the Indiana Pacers training facility. Everyone engaged signed NDAs. The doors were securely locked, and there was no indication of what was happening behind the scenes.
It's not the t-shirts. You're going to do fine. I'd scale back on the Caitlin Clark angle.
Even insiders, who are typically unable to remain silent on matters of this nature, have remained silent. Why then is there so much secrecy? What is so significant that this is being kept a secret? Take a moment to consider this lineup. Caitlin Clark is more than simply a basketball player. With her performances that smash records, she owns the occasion. She's drawing attention as a rookie in ways we haven't seen in decades.
It's not the fever. The fever with Caitlin's evaluation has got up 270.
Conversely, Sophie Cunningham has established herself as one of the WNBA's most formidable rivals. While actively promoting equality in the sport, Reggie Miller is regarded as one of the best shooters in NBA history, yet his name still makes every Knicks fan shudder. They have already altered the game in different ways on their own, but when they work together, it becomes more intriguing. This is why time is so crucial. Finally, women's basketball is acquiring the momentum it has long deserved. Stadiums are packed, games are happening, TV ratings are breaking records, and sponsorships are coming in. It is taking place.
When you go to the highest level, it's going to be a learning curve. There's only so many rookies that's ever been successful.
There is still a gap, though. Resources are scarce, possibilities are limited, and there is a persistent need to further popularize the sport. Reggie Miller's involvement makes a statement in that regard. He is more than just a basketball legend. He is a torchbearer who gives our movement credibility and strength. Working together with Clark and Cunningham feels more like a planned strategy than a coincidence. Furthermore, to be honest, this doesn't feel like a publicity gimmick. It screams something greater because of its accuracy and intrigue.
Guys were flying before she arrived on one of those airlines that made you pay for a cup of water.
Finally, the women's game is getting the well-earned news coverage that it's.
This goes beyond simple cooperation. This change has the potential to completely change basketball for the upcoming generation. Together, Reggie Miller, Sophie Cunningham, and Caitlin Clark are creating a legacy that goes beyond victories. A vision much larger than the game itself is hinted at by the rumors of mentorships and increased possibilities. Now is the time to consider how this could permanently alter basketball if they succeed. Tell us what you think they might announce and why they are in the ideal position to do so. It's obvious what they have planned. It's not over yet. It's just the start.
What I would love Caitlin to do is get up one time and then just slap the out of it.
What is wrong with you?
Industry is football season and waiting for football that Caitlin Clark has become a leading source of content.
Is this the beginning of a new kind of collaboration between the NBA and WNBA? Or is it about completely leveling the playing field? It's not simply basketball that this foursome is working on. It has to do with altering the culture. However, what precisely are they going to alter? What if the goal of this entire endeavor is to transform the lives of everyone who has ever picked up a ball, rather than just basketball? The hint suggests something much more significant than statistics or awards. Consider this: elite basketball players who excel off the court. Imagine receiving guidance in business, branding, and even media together with training and elite talents. It's not a pipe dream. This triumvirate has the potential to truly develop this kind of big-picture thinking. Locations where the new generation might learn from legendary how to rule the game and its economic side.
You're coming from college and you're going to the pro ranks, right? What did she expect was going to happen? Why are people so...
This is the catch, though. It's not that easy. Young athletes currently lack the same support network as their male counterparts, particularly in women's basketball. Imagine a 14-year-old girl growing up in a little Indiana town. She has talent, but up until now, she hasn't had the means to develop it further.
They knew what they were getting into, right? Like, and I'll get to this in a second, but they brought Sophie Cunningham over in a trade.
Now picture that same girl working out at a co-ed facility, where Caitlin Clark demonstrates the mindset required to manage a team full of seasoned players, and Reggie Miller stops by to teach her how to improve her three-point shot. With those tools, what does her future hold? Totally different. And that's the whole idea. This is not merely a whimsical notion. The timing seems calculated. The potential of women's basketball has already been demonstrated to everyone by Caitlin Clark. Her astounding performances have packed venues and achieved unprecedented TV ratings, demonstrating that the public is there and willing to make an investment.
Interesting. I keep saying this young lady's about to have a huge impact on this team. I did.
Yes, because I believe the Fever do not have an enforcer on their squad. But sometimes it's got to come from...
It's obvious what they've planned. It's not over yet. This is just both fans and young athletes who see someone like Clark and aspire to be like her want more. This is the ideal moment to encourage that kind of development. Additionally, the opportunities for cooperation, cross-league alliances, and media deals seem endless when someone like Reggie Miller is involved. Perhaps the goal of this collaboration is to develop more than just basketball. Perhaps it's about dismantling barriers between leagues, players, and fans and changing the culture as a whole. If that's the case, what they're producing goes beyond simple cooperation. An era has begun. Will basketball undergo a revolution soon?